Good morning everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. This is Poonam Avasthi, your SST teacher. Today in this part 2 of the chapter Great Uprising, we are going to understand the other causes of the revolt 1857. At the end of the video, you will be getting a home task. Do that positively in the notebook, and yes, in case of doubt, you can write in the comment section. Otherwise, we can discuss all of your doubts in the upcoming online sessions. So, let's begin today's topic. Welcome all of you in the second part of this chapter, The Great Uprising. In the first part, we have studied about economic and political causes of this great uprising. In today's class, students, we are going to explore social and religious causes, military causes, and immediate cause. The attempt to bring about social reforms in India by the British was not liked by the general public. The British passed laws banning sati and legalizing widow remarriage, etc. were considered as interference in the religious matters of Indians about which British know nothing. We Indians, we have considered all of these reforms as examples of interference in the country's social customs. The social discrimination faced by the people due to the British attitude of racial superiority also led to much resentment. For example, Indians were not allowed to travel in the first class compartments in trains. Students, do you know at that time educated Indians were denied promotions and the opportunity to be appointed to the high posts? So, when the time came, when they got the opportunity, all the educated Indians turned against the British. So, students, all of these social legislation on the evils, racial discrimination, denial in promotions and opportunity to be appointed to the high posts, all of these were the social causes of this great revolt. Now understand religious causes. Students, at that time Christian missionaries were very active. A major cause of the uprising was the fear among the Indian people that the company wanted to convert all Indians to Christianity and to destroy their religion. Students, this belief that their religion was under threat united all sections of society against the British. Now understand military causes. The Indian soldiers or sepoys, they were considered inferior and were ill-treated by the high officers. The Indian soldiers or the sepoys, they were paid much less than the British soldiers. The high ranks in the army were exclusively reserved for the English people. And students, the sepoys were not also allowed to wear caste and religious marks. So, the ill treatment with the sepoys was also one of the major factors for revolt of 1857. Now, immediate cause. There was widespread discontentment against the British rule. By 1857, students, the stage was set for a massive outbreak. Only a spark was needed to set the country ablaze. So, a rifle cartridge provided that spark. The immediate cause of the revolt was the introduction of the new Enfield rifle and the greased cartridge. In loading the rifle, the sepoy, before inserting the cartridge, had to bite off its top. It was believed that the grease was made out of the fats of cow and pigs. This was objectionable to the Hindus and Muslims. This rumor popped up fire of discontentment against the British in the form of revolt. So students, the greased cartridges incident was the immediate cause. As the sepoys of both communities, Hindus and Muslims, were enraged at such disrespect shown for their religious sentiments. By this, we are done with causes of the revolt 1857. I hope you all are very clear with the causes of the revolt. Now please have a look to today's home task. Do it positively in the notebooks. And yes, for further queries, feel free to write in the comment section, or you may discuss all your doubts in the upcoming online sessions. This is it for today. Do like and share my videos with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning.